Hello and welcome to the Jamie channel. I'll start in a sec. Okay, if we do this and then this. Do I know what I'm doing yet? There we go. Hello. Thank you for joining us for the Jamie channel tonight. I'm Jamie. Welcome back to the Jamie channel. Tonight we're playing the Ritual of the Moon again. Maybe doing a little bit more than just that tonight. We'll see. Okay. If I know what I'm doing. Oh, and I think I do. And this shouldn't be too complicated to set up. Cool. And then we do this, and then we do this, and then we do... Okay, cool. So, tonight's night 20. It still looks really... I really let it get blasted a lot the first week and change. That's a very unhealthy looking planet. It really does feel like it's getting more cratery, even though I'm trying to protect it. But we're not going to worry too much about that. My mother told me of a spell. It transforms the witch into an eternal being. I clicked, like, tell me more, please tell me more. I guess we probably won't get more details about this until a later date, but I'm so curious. Okay. Alright. Okay. Fuck. Time is flying. No, fuck. I am only a moment. I could aim the comet at myself if I wanted to. Discovered that the first night that I discovered I could move the comet. If I don't want to. I have no idea where that would leave me at the end of all of this. I intend to find out as long as possible, you know? Okay. This is definitely the part of the game where another path becomes more available. That it felt like a threshold. But I think I'm gonna try and finish this playthrough steadfast on this. At least that's how I feel tonight. Who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind tomorrow. But wow. I saw a among the very brief little like snippets of like gameplay related info that I picked up as I started to play this game more. And like glanced over that one guide about um, the achievements. It was like, oh, after a certain point in the game, it starts to matter which direction you turn the comet. And I was like, all right, keeping that, filing that away for later. Um, Thank you for joining us for the Ritual of the Moon Night 20. We're going to do something really silly, potentially. Um, that is, do I know what I'm doing? Yep. Okay. Hmm. What a game. All right. Okay. All right. I do this. Okay. Cool. Cool. But there's things. There's things to be done. A little bit of back end stream info changing, etc. Real quick. Cool. 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 And then we do this, and then we do this, and then it's. Nope, that's not how you spell it when you're looking for the whole game and not just the way fans abbreviate it. Okay. Okay. So if I go back here, and if I go to here, I end this, but if I do this again, please reset. Gosh, you're working, right? Okay, okay. The computer does seem to be working. All right. Excellent. 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 I know what I'm doing. Probably. Probably fine now, right? Okay. I think it's maybe even actually gonna run and stuff. Um, Thank you for watching the Jamie channel, and thanks for tuning into Oxygen Not Included. Or hello, and welcome to the Jamie channel. Today we're suddenly playing Oxygen Not Included real quick. I've had a sandbox um idea. There's a couple of things that. Oh yeah, okay. We've got some local and some cloud saves. I think this cloud save is the sandbox one. Cool, 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 cool. Um, There's a couple of things I wanted to figure out if they still work, uh, because there's some. I watch a lot of Oxygen Not Included. This is one of my most played games on Steam. I love this game so much. It's a physics accurate colony simulator, and uh, it's okay. But anyway, um, there's some stuff in old videos, especially that where people just do things in passing, and I don't know if they still work. Um, does the game mechanically still do that thing? I'm not sure. Today we're gonna find out. Um, and I think this might be a decent place to try. Let's swap over. See this full screen. 'Cause it's gonna work, right? Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. Um, so uh in this build I was trying out assuming that my base is eventually in a box and has mostly small in-house consumption of oxygen, and the rest of the time it was in suits. Um, Outside of the base, like a small box sort of design. Is there a way that I could catch the carbon dioxide from where the duplicants spend most of their time, and just do like really small scale oxygen production uh, at the local level. And then when you currently, at least, when you pipe the oxygen into the Atmos suit docks, it doesn't matter if it's really hot coming out of the machines that you electrolyzed it from. So uh, I I like that. For me, that means I have less work to do in terms of cooling it down. But what can I do uh, a, in the living space when they're not in suits? So I was testing that out. Um, Gosh, okay, so this is a game made by Play Entertainment, makers of Don't Starve, uh, and Don't Starve Together, and all of the animation and art is like hand drawn and like just adorable. But also, oxygen is not included when you spawn. You're going to die if you don't figure out how to make more of it yourself. And so, well, not us. We're maybe the AI built into the machine or something like that. Anyway, but the duplicates would die, and it's very sad when they do. I don't want that to happen, so we're going to try to prevent it. Um, okay, but one of the things that used to work that I don't know if it does still. Oh, I don't have that researched yet. We're gonna hop into a time vortex where we have already done the research to unlock airlock doors. And we're gonna build one right here. I don't know if it matters. We're going to test it out. Okay, cool. And then for the rest, I don't think we need to be in sandbox mode because now we're just gonna build a couple of tiles around this door and have it be fully encased in impassable wall blocks. And surely they will get to it in due time. Yes, good, good, good. Without me regretting not having placed them in sandbox mode, right? No, they're not going to. Can somebody? No, I know what to do. I know what to do about this. This is very important. Please do it immediately. Yay. Okay. So once those exist, all you have to do after that is deconstruct the store. And if the old quirk of mechanics, is it an exploit? I don't know. Um, Still works, then it won't do the normal behavior. It will leave a block instead. Oh, it does still work. That is still a thing. Okay, so that is how you do that. If you run out of normal natural tiles. These little critters can plant seeds in the ground for you, but they can't do it in floor tiles. They have to do it in like a natural block. There's mods that allow you to just create this, but this is another way that does still work. That is really good to know. I'm gonna do that again, but not in the middle of space. I'm gonna see, or but more in the middle of space and see if it makes a difference at all. Um, yeah, there, for example. No, also here, please. Okay, so in this setup, we've only got the bottom three tiles that touch it blocked off. Before we had the ones to the side also blocked off. So now if we get them to deconstruct this, we're out of sandbox mode, right? Nope. That's still work. It did not. Okay. Oh, but this is an airflow tile, so it had air pressure. Ooh, that changes things. That apparently changes things. Okay. But if it's not an airflow tile, so I'm testing this. Okay. If it's just regular tiles, they won't be able to reach that, will they? Yeah. I'm gonna hope that's good enough. Okay. If they're not airflow tiles, but they are still just two tiles on either side instead of four tiles on both sides. One on, whatever. Does this still work? Can they get here? Good, good, good. Oh, right. Corner building, of course. I didn't need the ladders. Well, okay. So it seems like if it is going to leave you with anything, you might need to block off both sides of the door completely. So that's good to know. Oh, right. The food situation. The food situation. A spawn. Yep. Spicy tofu. What? I've certainly never needed to spawn spicy tofu. But I will. I will do it. How much was that? Just one, I think? Okay, cool. Another. Another. Okay, coolio. Okay, so that's the first of the things I wanted to try. That was really the thing I was most curious about is whether I could create copper blocks still, and if so, how well does that work? Um, I probably won't even save before we exit, actually, now that I think about it, so it doesn't really matter how much food they have. Um, I was gonna try. Okay, we are still in sandbox mode. That's right. It might not be in here, would it? Okay. All right. So next, not desktop. Quit to the main menu, regardless of save progress, as I said. Okay. So that was sandbox mode. Here's one of the distinctions between sandbox mode and dev mode. So this game exists in the context of the devs who've played it before, and they would put in their own uh, like generators and things to make their lives easier as they were testing out mechanics. And I intend to learn how to use them and use them to try out some stuff. So the way that we do this is, if I hadn't just typoed it, you the developers. Okay, wait. Their own name is not anywhere on this page. Okay, so it's um Clay Play, KLEIPLAY. And now there's a D at the end of this build number, and before it just ended with the V. So we're going to load back into that save, our luckless dimension. And I wish it was easier to tell which one was a sandbox. I think that one had an earlier version back in time I could hop back to, but I don't care enough to try. Okay, so now we've seen sandbox mode and how it didn't give. Oh, but now I'm in debug mode. Okay, well, that was this. I was going to be like, but now we're in debug mode. And so we have a whole other menu. The whole map is revealed. Uh, so we can get a quick peek at, where to go if we're uh, lost and afraid in this big, scary map. Um, the oh, but the thing that I'm here for is not in debug mode per se. Um, it's that dev liquid pump. Is it that? I thought there was other things. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Okay. So one of the things about polluted water is that we go to our little database thing and liquids, polluted water. Um, we can see that it doesn't have the same freezing temperature as water that doesn't have a bunch of crud in it. Um, it has a freezing temperature that's below 0 by 20 degrees centigrade. So, and it has a slightly better than uh, the uh, slightly higher than regular water boiling point as well. So if you are trying to use pick between the two liquids for um, what you want to use to either cool down or heat up a space or anything like that, um, you theoretically run into fewer problems with polluted water. The thing that I wanted to test out is I heard that if you've got less than a full kilogram of liquid in the pipes, that it can't freeze in the pipes because it's like too small an amount to like make a full block. I'm not really sure. It might be that though. Um, but I don't know if that's still true. I feel like maybe it's possible to flash the pipes now and cause damage um, due to a liquid turning into a solid and expanding. Um, and so I kind of want to see whether that's a thing or not. But let's see, how are we going to do this? Does this have a setting for temperature? It doesn't. Oh, okay. So we're learning how things work and don't work. And golly, okay. If I have metal tiles, though, of a couple of different temperatures, then maybe we'd find out with manual. Okay, there's thermal tweaking properties I can do after the fact. So we're gonna. How do I do this? Fuck. If we make a little bridge, then once we have it in the pipes, it'll just keep going around and around and around. So I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do the fancy radiant pipes in a couple of places. And regular pipes, no insulated pipes, sure. Entry level tech, sure. In betwixt. No, did I? In betwixt the other places. Yeah, and then. Oh, no! No! Let me check out what is occurring real quick. It might require a game restart or something. The game might just be saying no. Don't do the thing. It would be rude of it. I don't need you to report the problem to Microsoft. I'm using dev mode and debug mode, or sandbox mode, and mods. Okay, let's try this again. That being said, I am feeling a bit out of my depth with the, oh, we're not in debug mode this time.
You already went in. I'm sorry. I was looking at the stream.
That's all right.
You got time? Oh.
It is not there, alas. Okay, well, but no, we don't have much, do we? No, we don't have pipes. Oh God, we've never learned how to make pipes in this point in this game. All right, let's go back to the menu. Yep, that progress I definitely made will be lost. There we go. Okay. Okay, so does that work? It don't. Of course it doesn't. Oh, sandbox mode? Where? What? Okay, there it is. Wild. Okay. But I'm realizing that it would be maybe easier to do this with regular water if I'm having trouble with the thermal capacity stuff. Okay. Oh, we're just gonna see what's what. You can Make pipes out of ores now. I forgot about that. Oh, wait, no. Insulated. Right, right, right. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. And metal tiles. Here and here. This is, oh no, there we go. This is gonna be polluted water, or no, regular water because, right, right, thermal mass. Okay, sure. Why don't I also put down an automation thing? Oh wow, light sensor. There's so many sensors. Whoa, whoa. Would it be, is there a, liquid pipe thermosensor? Okay, this. You. Tell me your temperature here and also here. Sure. Okay. Now we exit the sandbox mode and instant build is totally off, right? Totally. I don't know how to make pipes. Can I do this? Copy and then just be like, please draw, please. I don't want to wait for them to research it. Let's just instant build. Ah, okay. And then we do that, and then we do that, and then we do this, and then we do this. But then we also don't, we cancel the build order because now the pipes are connected. Mission accomplished. Please do not change what they are made of. Okay. Progress is maybe being made towards testing the thing I wanted to test. Okay. So now we, I don't know, let time pass. Hey, okay, cool, cool. So it's putting water in this pipe, and the pipe is 26 degrees. Cool. Now if we use, this is the thing, heat gun. Oh boy. We want to make one tile, and this tile until we get it down to temperature. Um, like super cold. Like, I don't know, 15 degrees less cold than they are right now. Oh, that would be really nice actually. Okay, so now the water's coming through 26 instead of 26.5. Mm, nope, okay. Okay, I think I might put the kibosh on this test because I don't have the mental bandwidth to figure out how to make all of the things work. If I had a dupe who could do the empty pipe task, which is one of these ones, this one, then doing it on like one of these pipes would make this thing move around again, I think, in an infinite loop. I added a little bit too much water, but it would let us keep tweaking the temperature of the water until we could get it close to zero, and then we would see whether it flashes in the pipe. One of the things I forgot to set up was a fucking valve. If you build this thing into the mix, actually, destroy. Wow, that worked so well. Okay, if you build a liquid valve instantly, even, and you tell it, don't you do the thing you're doing of having a whole kilogram, that many. Yeah, instead have just 999 grams per second. I think I've officially got way too much water in this pipe, actually. Um, then does the tiny little pockets of water, um, so uh, are they small enough that they don't freeze in the pipe when you are able to get the temperature below zero? I think right now in the setup that I have, because I didn't do that as I was setting it up, uh, they would pretty much immediately break the pipes as it got to 0 degrees. Um, I think that I probably could have figured out what I'm looking for with basically what I have set up now if I had, especially if I reload and do it again, but I'm not willing to do that right now. So, am I not? Maybe I could do that right now. It's just sometimes you go back and forth, you know? Okay, but death mode pops up. Cool, now we've got the things. Now we're in the sandbox mode. Death mode goes away. Plumbing, liquid valve. We start with that this time. Yeah, cool. No, wait. Yeah, cool, cool. And then basically insulated pipes all around. And a dev pump set to put out water, sure. And this set to do only 999 grams per second. And a couple of metal tiles. Yeah, with right, right. Yeah, a couple of radiant pipes inside. Right? Are you radiant pipes? I feel like you're not. That's interesting. Um, Plex blocks. Oh no. Oh no. Hmm. No, this is not the way. Sorry, dupes, you're gonna get a little wet footsies. We are doing science. Welcome to the chat, Squilly Bob. Thank you for joining us on the Jamie channel. We're trying to see whether a tiny packet of liquid in the pipes will freeze, but I have made some errors in setting it up. Um, but all will be well. All will be well shortly. Yeah, I was gonna say. Um, I think that if we do that, and then if we also, um, please do that quickly. Sure. Okay. So theoretically, once this goes around the loop, we'll have just an endless loop of less than a kilogram of water in each one of these pipes. And oh my gosh, deconstruction is so slow, Rowan. I'm so sorry. Who did this to you? It was me. I'm sorry. Okay, cool, 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 cool. So, right? Nope, was that still slightly too much? Ah, there's 1998 grams of water in this one. But I just realized that I can do this and have this happen. This is the way. I think every pipe does indeed have the right amount of water. Excellent. And this is still disconnected. Perfect. Okay, so if we use the heat gun and we reduce this by, oh, 15 degrees a couple of times, then we're still like too warm to freeze the water by far. But mm, maybe. Okay, it's getting cooler. Oh, I was afraid this was gonna take a little bit and be a little bit of an endeavor, but we're trying some science. And theoretically, if we cool down the metal tiles, then they'll be cooling down the water inside of the pipes that's flowing through it. And yeah, see, actually, oops, nope. This has no power required. This is entirely self-perpetuating. No further input needed. Um, it's just not cold enough to test whether it's going to freeze and the pipes are not. Not yet, anyway.
Probably easier to be positive with it. Last one again. Just like slam it a bunch of times until you get those tiles super cold.
Mm,
Because we're doing it in regular time, so you're constantly working against yourself.
that's true. It's constant. Okay, cool. Um,
Constant exchange.
yeah. If I do, that's right. This. But while it's paused and how's that? Okay, now the tile itself is 17.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So it equalizes really fast. Okay, cool. So 5 clicks a couple of times lowers it by like 4 degrees. Why you keep losing track of all the buttons with the, you can tell how many times I've played in a sandbox game. Oh, maybe I was wrong about the ratio. Okay, cool. Mm, okay. Things are moving in directions. Oh, did we get water flashing in the pipes? Something has occurred. Maybe just water condensating or freezing and then. Yeah, no, it's not quite cold enough to flash any water yet. I don't think that was. We could ask the dupes to mop, I suppose. I forgot about their spicy tofu needs. Okay, cool. No, this one. Yes. Okay, 13 degrees. Oh, oh. Hmm. Still doesn't look like we've lost any water. But something clearly just fell out of the sky real quick. We don't have any ice out. So I think we're seeing ice melt and then, or form and then melt and then form and then melt. But I don't think it's in the pipes yet. But we are getting closer. Niobium liquid pipes? I don't think that's the temperature I knew I was, or sorry, I don't think that's the material I knew I was clicking on. I think I thought I was doing steel. Wow! Oh my gosh, it becomes cold. And water's not the best equalizer of temperature, but gosh darn, it'll do it. It'll catch up eventually. Um, yeah, I don't think we've lost. 8 kilograms of water. What? Who said? Who said you could have 8 kilos of water? Okay, so we'll keep an eye on this one. This might have been a full pipe at one point. And maybe some of its water has flashed out. Okay, closer and closer and closer. Okay. I see you, Ice. Where did you come from? I actually don't. I have no trust. I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete. We're doing another of this, and another of this. And another of this. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, Shift S. I don't know what that did. That took me out of sandbox mode. Oh, cute. Okay. You should again be 999. Who dareth defy me by going backwards in the pipe that way? Do this imminently, please. Work errand, right? Okay, cool, cool. Okay, wow, this whole system only requires 7 kilos of water. Oh, excuse me. Okay, sandbox mode. Okay, back into the death pump and how. Oh, I see. I see what's happening. Okay, but what if instead it was like this? Maybe with the bonus. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna try this and then nope. Nope. That was backwards. That was backwards. Cool. Okay, but yeah. Okay. This and then this. Cool. And then we do some of this. Okay, and then these will both be set. Don't connect yet, please. Both of you will be set to the same thing, and then now we're only letting packets of that size onto this loop in the first place, and this packet won't ever get bonus stuff, I think. Um, I don't know if this is gonna work. This is probably not gonna work. Cool. And then also, oops, let me change that right now. Oh, wait, you're ready? Oh, I thought that was a fast work errand. Okay. Now my plan works, right? God damn it. Okay, yeah, see, okay. I oh, bracket 22 centigrade. I like could figure out if this works, but it's just taking too long. Mm, maybe it would be different if I had a cool slush geyser or something. I don't know. I don't know how to prevent. Mm. Here's something that I definitely have learned about trying to apply this in practice. Um, this pipe right here will always probably be capable of, and in fact, almost inevitably, probably will have. Whoops. Well, that's the end of that. Mm. So that was oxygen not included. Game trying to tell me your brain's breaking. Don't do that anymore. Um, so oops. Uh, the that one pipe is always gonna have too much water in it for this uh concept anyway. So if you're having water pass through it that's too cold, that one pipe is probably inevitably gonna flash all the time anyway, unless you have its own temperature control and it's like you're hovering right around the temperature at issue so that by the time it gets back to that valve, it would not be. I just don't know if I just don't know if it's possible. Maybe a valve onto a bridge onto a loop, which had another bridge within it so that it could self-perpetuate. So, yeah, I'm not opposed to trying this more in the future, but for now, I am like brain fried on it. But in the meantime, we've killed enough time uh, for the day to take over into a new calendar day, which I think means that we could wrap up the stream with more Ritual of the Moon the way we started it, and have day 21 under our belts already. So I think I might do that real quick. Um, Thank you for joining us for Oxygen Not Included. Thank you for checking out the Jamie channel. We really appreciate you being here. We hope you're having a great night and hope you know you're loved. And take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Um, and I'm also gonna tab back over to the Twitch machine and change it back to the previous game real quick. But I am looking forward to figuring out more about how to do various things in that game and maybe doing more oxygen not included myth busting video type of things. Or I don't know, I've been wanting to play the game more in general. I've been wanting to finally finish the game also. Um, so I do believe it has a plot now and stuff. Wild. It's come so far. There we go. Excellent. Um, we do this and we do this. Excellent. Right? Coolio. Mm, sure. Okay, cool. Then we do this. Then we go back over here and we do this button again. And we do this button again. And we do this button again. And then this one again. There we go. All right. Well, back at it again. I can protect them for eternity, go on as long as my body can hold me, or I can be done with this all forever. Oh, maybe we only had 6 things yesterday. This game keeps throwing me for a loop. And this one, and this one. Okay, get it wrong every night. I can't care anymore. Oh, is the game about to force my hand? Not tonight. Okay, we are progressing time. 1 week left. Oof. I don't know what this game is building towards, and I'm not sure if I'm ready for it. But I am excited to see it. But that has been day 21 of Ritual of the Moon. Thank you so much for watching the Jamie channel, and we hope you have a great night. Here until the next one. Bye for now.